of tragedy. 2 grand finals, 2 devastating losses. In Copenhagen, inexperience. In LA, heartbreak. The second place curse that inflicted the Princes of Pacific seemed destined to last forever, and there was no sign of that changing anytime soon. At least, until now.
From on high, Paper X do it all!
This is the story of how Valorant's most loved team finally fulfilled their fate and made one of the greatest runs in Valorant history.
Most loved team. We love to hear it.
Track. All great stories start when the main characters have nothing to lose, and that's exactly where Paper X were after Pacific's kickoff tournament. They just lost 13-1 to DFM to miss out on their first international event in 3 years, and the community was saying that the era of Paper X was over.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think one swap is going to be enough to actually change the way
So
that
who are you getting?
Paper X
Go on,
plays
tell
and
us your
approaches the
multiple
game.
changes then.
I think I'd be looking to get rid of Jing. I might get rid of Forsaken as well.
But Paper X themselves weren't so convinced, and so they only made one small change. We didn't know exactly where he'd fit in, but Paper X brought in Filipino player Patmen, and with his record of losing tragic grand finals in Tier 2, he'd fit right in at Paper X. But while a lot of the talk around Paper X at the time was negative, some fans still had hope that they would bounce back. After all, these players were some of the best in the world in years prior. Surely they could reach that level again. But before it got better, it was about to get a whole lot worse. Paper X's first 2 matches in Stage 1 were up against 2 Korean powerhouses. In the first game against DRX, Paper X went 8-0 up in the first map, and then lost 13-9. Against Gen G, the agent comps looked like a complete mess. Jing was on Teo, Mindfreak was on Vice, it was never going to work. Paper X spiraled into an 0-2 record in the group stage. Their experiments weren't working.
We just don't have a champion mindset, guys.
And so they made more changes. They brought in a performance coach, Panda, and subbed in Patmen for Mindfreak. At the time, it seemed like a desperate attempt to salvage their season, and unfortunately, it still didn't work. Paper X played Boom during that week, and after a few self-flashes from Device Vice, they lost that match too, 0-3. Most people had lost belief in Paper X at this point, assuming that they had no chance of ever making it to Toronto. But there was one man who never lost his faith.
YouTube, what is up?
For some unknown reason, Sliggy had consistently backed Paper X throughout their
what is
losing run.
up?
Even before the Boom game, when they looked horrible, he
Our
still
boy,
attempted to
man.
make an argument for them winning.
What a go.
Yeah, when it hits, man, the bragging rights are going to be crazy.
But as much as he sent his support, they couldn't make it happen. At least, not yet. The only copium for Paper X at this point was that they'd gotten the hardest games of the group stage out the way first. Their next opponents were
That was a
DFM
fire-ass
and Global,
jacket.
and if they managed to win
Jinx
both of
jacket
those,
there.
they had a chance to qualify into the playoffs as the 4th seed. But this really was their final chance. Lose this, and another international event had passed them by. But that was when Paper X made one final, crucial change. But before we get started with Paper X's run, this portion of the video is sponsored by Exit Lag.
Don't care.
The best part is, it's incredibly more smoothly as well. Exit Lag is a no during this portion of the video. Mini is widely considered the greatest coach in Valorant history for his work with the legendary Fnatic team of 2023, but after he stepped away from coaching at the end of 2024, many wondered whether he would ever return. But after the Paper X versus...
Listen, alright? If there was an option for you guys to be able to skip the ads, you would do it too. Alright? Some of you even sub. That's the option. You either sub or you wait. You know what I mean? The option is there for the taking. I am out here paying for YouTube Premium to skip all ads. All right, it's just something
Boom
something
game, he got
you
a
have to
DM
do.
from a fellow coach. Alex wanted some help with Paper X's defense sides, something that they'd always struggled with, and Mini was known as the best defensive macro coach in the world.
All right,
He agreed to help. It was an
back to some serious shit.
exciting prospect for Paper X. Mini would wake up at 5 AM to tune into their scrims, taking notes and giving feedback on specific problems. Paper X had been trying to fix their macro for years, and with the addition of Mini, it finally felt like things were actually changing. But there was only so much Mini could do before this DFM game, and Paper X still had to win this one for a shot at Toronto. They choked the first map away, losing 13-11, and it seemed like all
Wait, did
hope
I
was
watch this
lost.
game?
But Sliggy was still believing.
I actually don't remember.
Guys, I see you all typing like, no, they're going to lose this map.
I didn't,
Not
right?
believing, but I can feel the belief. You're all gonna miss the train.
They started to get the kills in
You guys are all gonna miss the train if you don't start believing.
I gotta
You gotta get on
respect
the
it.
train early. You want to get one of the good seats. I'm right at the front right now. I'm thinking they're back.
Unbeknownst to Sliggy, he had just created an idea that would forever be associated with Paper X's run: the train. Sliggy kept making references to a hypothetical train, saying if you didn't get on board now, you'd miss the crazy run Paper X were about to go on.
Hypothetical.
At that time, the train wasn't too full, but with every win,
It
more
was
and more
not a
people
hypothetical
filled the seats,
train.
stood in the aisles and clung to the roof, all believing in Paper X again. But for the train to keep on rolling, they would have to win this third map, and DFM were not going down easy. Akame was playing out of his mind on Chamber, and the Japanese squad went up 11-8. It felt like history repeating itself: DFM, Pearl, and a loss to eliminate them from an international event. But that's when Jing decided to change the timeline.
Can he try and do anything here? The blaze helps. The recon, though, not shot down. Oh,
Oh, wow.
The double micro flick to save Paper X.
Oh, wow.
This recon.
Oh!
Oh my god, he's absolutely saved them because they would have had no money after this one.
This clutch saved Paper X. But the game still wasn't done, and Paper X lost a 2v5 to Akame in the very next round. 12-9. They needed every single round.
Receive DFM with open arms. The shield wall still in its way. Something goes in for the first. It taps. It takes down Art. Next tap is
Ilya.
Simple clicks. Gunning in for it. But here comes Jing. Run it back. Huge on the possible retake as the spike goes down. May though playing inside of the smokes, and it's just Jinboom. Stinger found off by the sides.
Wait.
Finds the right click as well. Low HP now.
Oh my god.
Comes back in just to...
Oh my god.
Fire. No one comes from A main.
They would've just been out.
DFM. They gave themselves no options.
Full flurry of
Oh my
bullets.
goodness.
Jing
three
pushes us
three
into
chances all
overtime.
gone.
Oh,
We're
we
going
get there in
overtime.
the end on
Track
both
by
sides.
track.
Southeast Asia and Japan.
Nice. Okay, let's scan backside, boys. Scanning backside. It's not there. Give me the gun, actually. No, just stick to the plan, boys. Go plan. Nice, Jay. Take.
Come to me, G. Come to me, G.
Yes. Calm down. I got your plan, boys. See, boys.
I know it's just Jin. 1-on-2. He puts off the star. Now tries to play in with the gravity well. He's pulling them in. Who's truly going to be the emptiness machine? In for the shot.
Aw, Ilya,
Something
too
that
fast.
wins out. Instead, Paper Rex will finally find a win in the group stage.
They had scraped by DFM and gave themselves a chance. This win didn't exactly inspire much confidence among the fans, considering DFM has been known as the worst team in Pacific for the past 3 years, but it at least was a win for a Paper X team who hadn't won in nearly 4 months. Plus, their next game was against another 1-3 team, so it was definitely possible for them to make playoffs as the 4th seed.
I've been on the train for a while. I'm front seat of the train. I'm the train conductor. You can get on board if you want to. We're at least going to playoffs. I can tell you that much. I don't know where the stops are going after that, but it's track by track at the moment, and we've laid the fast track, so you can join us if you want to.
Global esports were in a rough spot after 3 consecutive losses, and as Paper X started properly implementing Patmen,
It's kinda crazy the run they went on, I'm not gonna
their
lie.
performance coach Panda, and Mini for their defense sides, the team began to look much better. They stopped trying to make the Teo meta work, and the roles made much more sense. It felt like they had finally found an identity, and they used it to handedly beat Global esports in the final match of the regular season, qualifying them as the 4th seed out of their group. But that meant they would start in the lower bracket of the playoffs. In other words, every match was a must win.
If you get seeded into the lower bracket, you are toast, basically. Like, even if you're a pretty decent team, it's so difficult to run the lower bracket.
Dude,
We've
pretted for the f***ing Pacific El Clasico.
Oh wait, Kyle, why have you done that?
No,
I mean, that's true, though.
That's good.
That
That's
is
good. All right. Good job.
Wait, are you seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you really think Paper X are going to beat DRX?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're on a run, dude.
It was also at this point that a new train driver was employed. After FNS's retirement, he was on the co-streaming grind, and Paper X was his #1 team. Paper X would need all the support they could get for this match, because the run wasn't going to start off easy.
What was the
T1 were
first game I
recent Masters
watched?
Winners, and although they weren't in the best form, they would still be an incredibly
What was the
tough
very,
opponent.
very first game I watched partied back when I came back?
Crashes off the train.
Was
The first
T1?
map was dominant for
What, the
T1,
Ilya one?
and Paper X bounced back with the dominant
Wait,
map
the one
of
where
their own.
Ilya
Lotus was, the
was
third,
on
and
Brimstone?
Meteor was
Fracture?
on Teo for some reason. He didn't look comfortable at all, and T1 crumbled.
Jake diving straight in. He knows it's over. Absolutely Goomba stomped on him.
Wait, that was when we lost map 1 and then won it, brought it back 2-1.
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, it's this one. It was this game.
Here they are in playoffs, and track by track, Paper Rex are not done yet.
The train was really starting to pick up
That's
some
funny.
momentum now, but of course there were still the doubters.
Off Paper X. F off. This team is not making Toronto. This team is not making.
Wait, so did he ever apologize for all of the wrong takes? Or, like, did he just... It's fine. I'm just curious. Like, I don't watch Plat Chat, so I have no idea. I haven't watched Plat Chat. No apology? Listen, man, even I apologize to heretics. Alright? Like, I was fucking... They went insane. They won a reverse sweep. That's my bad. You gotta apologize if you were wrong this many times.
Toronto.
Paper X's next game was the perfect matchup, a rematch against Boo, who looks nothing like their group stage form. The train continued to roll on, with one more stop before Toronto, Pacific's El Clasico, Paper X versus DRX.
Brother v brother here, it feels like, as we get ready to jump into this one.
I know the thorns got broken.
Oh,
That's my boy!
Clean with that ghost as ever. Now looks back.
Baited out the paranoia and the prowler here.
Wait, is he rooting for DRX only because they're against me? Yo, this guy's a hater. What do you mean that's your boy? That guy doesn't know who you are.
Yeah, and now we fight over waterfall. It's beautiful. Hello, where's the second swing? Oh my god, they're too good. Oh my god, they're way too good. Get...
Wait. Yeah. Where do you guys want me to move it? Where would you guys prefer it being? Here? Like down here? I don't know where I should put it. There? Alright, I'll go back to...
Oh! That's my boy!
Clean with that ghost as ever. Now looks back.
Baited out the paranoia and the prowler here, and now we fight over waterfall. It's beautiful. Hello, where's the second swing? Oh my god, they're too good. Oh my god, they're way too good. Get this fucking train out of here. Redirect the train.
There's leaves on the track. Mate, there's more than leaves on the track right now. There's giant boulders that we have to worry about.
I think Paper X need to make larger roster.
It's so funny. The haters are watching, and the ones that love them are watching as well. We're just fighting.
Recover a chance.
Reposition. Oh,
Kill him! Kill him! Nice! Diffuse, it's not planted for him.
Has to clutch it all. Collects a weapon. Plant for him. Manages narrowly to get the kill. The retake so divine. He knows that he's not on it. Mako.
David! You were the greatest! You were the greatest to do it!
Sideshow losing his mind. I guarantee this guy's talking about the negatives, so you can compliment some teams sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, only facts though. Come on, Patman. Only facts, no?
Patman on the cross angle, needing to clutch it out.
He's not doing it to him.
Bane drops down.
Oh, he's insane! He is insane, bro! Also facts! Nothing, there was no lies in anything I said.
I don't want this to go overtime.
Oh, no. Tries to go for the swing straight up.
Oh, no!
Holy, dude, the 3v5.
Why am I crying? Why am I fucking crying? Because Paper X are going to make it to Toronto. The train is going to collapse. And we're going to have wasted a spot.
Oh my god, I've never seen someone be this wrong this often on every stage. They're not going to make playoffs. They're not going to make Toronto. Okay, they made Toronto. Okay, now they're going to suck at Toronto. It's a waste of a spot. What was next? Okay, they're definitely not going to win the final. It's just a... This guy created his own hate train by himself.
From behind you for the moment, Bane on the hunt, trying to Flush out for Sink at the same time.
This was an insane clip. He got the third kill too.
No way, did they win it? Holy, bro, that's sick, man. Forsaken did unreal. Those duels were insane. Yeah, Patman's doing a lot here, just his pressure alone. Whoa, the confidence is. Oh my god. Look at him.
Just go ahead, slides way through two.
Bro, Patman's too confident right now. And he gets 8 finds out where the other is. He did incredible though. He did unbelievable. Please don't give him a kill something.
He casted the finals as well? Well, I saw people saying like he was like upset when they lost or something. Like his reaction wasn't that crazy. I don't think it was that serious. But I don't respect that he didn't admit he was wrong. Like, how are you not going to say Paper X played well or they're a good team? Straight up. Like, you just gotta concede. You gotta at least... Oh, he did admit it? Okay, he did. Okay, then that's fine. As long as the admission was there, then it's fine.
Oh my god. He's absolutely owned him.
He made a video?
Jesus.
He admitted that PRX is good, but no apology.
1 round away.
6 chances? Come on,
getting
boys.
themselves over to a Masters.
If this was a BO5 though, DRX would have won.
Still though, the operator.
Okay, as long as you know there's some accountability there.
Sent out. Lion share the players, able to dodge that one with the nano swarm. Finds Estrella. Mako dead, and Ching will find the
Yeah, that's crazy to me though. Actually,
last kill. All aboard, ladies and gentlemen. The train is for real. Paper X have qualified to Masters Toronto.
Paper X lost a close lower final against RRQ to finish as the 3rd seed from Pacific, but all that mattered was that the train was still rolling track by track. And the next stop? Masters Toronto.
Hello everyone, just wanted to make a video to congratulate everyone that was on the train, whether you were out the window, on the top, making the tracks, giving out snacks, or if you were just anywhere, first class, second card, just on board the train. And I was going to
any of these Sliggy clips, because I was always wondering, like, what the fuck is this train thing, right? Because I didn't know, it was before I got there. So I was always wondering why people kept typing this train shit. Now I'm seeing all these clips.
From the hotel gym on the treadmill, but I know...
No, like, I knew he started it. I just didn't know what he had said. Exactly.
Sideshow is invisible to anything that's on a run, so he wouldn't have been able to see it. So just want to say thank you to everyone, track by track. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Paper X were drawn against Heretics in the first round of Swiss, and with their history from
Sliggy's the real one.
And Heretics always
Sliggy's actually a real one.
International stage, it was set up to be a
shoot,
banger.
motherfuckers.
But this game was nothing like their match in Madrid. Paper X absolutely cooked them.
Knifed.
Get wrecked on. Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, no, something. This is a Masters. You can't do that.
Heretics crumbled against the train, and with a 13-1 on Pearl, it kept on rolling down the tracks. They needed one more win in the Swiss stage for playoffs, but it didn't come in their next game as they lost to a very informed Gen G team, and that meant Paper X had a 1-1 record going into the final game of Swiss. Win, and you secure top 8. Lose, and you're going back home. Team Liquid were an interesting team at this event. These issues meant Nats wasn't in Toronto for their first game, and they kept running a 6-man roster even after he arrived. Paper X were definitely the favourites here, but they couldn't exactly know what they were up against until they were on the server. Split started really well for Paper X, but after Kiko's insane ace...
Spot out anyone at all, including Kiko. Showstopper now. Invested, the Sting's flying at him and he's dead.
Devastating.
Then explodes her up beneath his feet. Kiko looking for the ace. And
Fuck
he has it. What a round.
The momentum was shifted, and Liquid brought the game
this
to
is, the
18
fake clone
and closed
round,
it
or the
out.
fake
Paper
clone
X then
game.
won Sunset and brought the series to a map 3, Lotus. Paper X and Lotus kind of have a history. They've had a lot of important games, from 13-0s to intense overtimes and heartbreaks. But after they went up 11-1 in the first half, it seemed like this wasn't going to be a particularly memorable one. If only that was the case.
Is there any hope for a Liquid comeback here, Rob?
They are just 2
Zero.
away.
0? You think 0%?
Chat, do you guys remember when I was watching this match? I don't know how many of you were in here, right? I was watching this match, and they threw that one round. I think it was the 5v3, the clean 5v3. They just ran into C and just started dying one by one. And I literally said, they fucked around and now they're going to find out. I just fucking knew it, dude. The second they lost that round, I knew exactly what was about to happen. It's so
Chat,
fucked.
if Liquid bring it back,
It was
I go
so
bald.
fucking obvious.
And Rob stages his eyebrows. Wait, no, Rob, come on.
Trip right at the front door.
Okay, I trust Rob. I trust Rob. I trust Rob. Rob's eyebrows are gone and my hair is gone. If Liquid bring... No!
Kiko, finding a nice headshot.
Do you think Liquid are good? Yeah, I do.
Kiko still.
I will always believe in Nats.
Kiko's doing work on this. What?
Kiko hurt me.
Trying to get the 4K.
Rob, hold on to your eyebrows.
Team Liquid are tied to the train track. 3 rounds away. 1 round away from doing the unthinkable.
We've lost the match. We've lost the match.
I remember when he said that, my heart sank. I'm not gonna lie, my heart sank because I'm like, fuck, he doesn't even believe. Like, I knew I didn't believe, but he definitely stopped believing. And I'm like, holy fuck, how's everyone given up here? And the reason I didn't believe is because there was zero. It's like nobody on Paper X was talking to each other right now. At all. Like, in terms of mid-round. At all. Any of those rounds.
And picked apart. Some shots in. A tag out. Camo. Still.
Also,
we've lost
on this round, watch, I'll show you guys. On C,
we've lost the match.
Where
picked apart.
That eye came. Okay, when these two died, Forsaken was on this box right here, on this right box, and turned to break this fucking eyeball. Or it was David. I don't remember who was on the box. But like nobody's breaking the eye, so the guy that's taking first contact broke the fucking eye and died to these guys. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Camo still alive, still standing, still fighting. Team Liquid have completed the run back.
You've never seen anything like it! And Paper Rex has thrown away what seemed like an unlosable match.
Oh, fuck.
He knows he can come back and play this angle.
No smoke for 15 seconds.
Okay, I hope this guy doesn't show my reaction to this round. Because I felt bad after, for what I said.
A safe defuse spot here for Forsaken.
Oh no. Oh
Trips
no.
out. Shot.
No.
Flying.
Say it ain't so.
Yes! Oh my god, he gave him a freebie. You saw that, Rob? He gave him a freebie to his back. He gave him a freebie.
How did he throw that? He had him dead.
He did. He had him to the back. He actually got blessed from above.
Okay, thank God.
Facials buy some time. The push is coming in. Forsaken collecting 2. Divine finding another. Nats has fallen. And it's all on Kiko's shoulders. The 1v3 not to be found. Close but no cigar. Paper Rex nearly drowned in the Pacific tides, but they keep their heads above the water. And Liquid cannot stay afloat.
The things this team has done to me.
Are going to playoffs.
Not even worried.
What a ridiculous match. And after Paper X gave us a complete heart attack, Jing has the nerve to say this.
I mean, it was like 11-1, so we kind of wanted to make it close, so the fans here have like a good show, so yeah.
The train was shaking big time during those final few rounds, but the tracks were still being placed one after another. Now Paper X were in the playoffs. There was just one problem. G2 did the reverse of Masters Shanghai and picked Paper X.
G2 get their win. They say to Paper X, you asked for this. You picked us.
Not only were G2 the favourites for this tournament, but they historically matched up very well against Paper X. Most people thought that getting G2 in the playoffs was worst case scenario for Paper X. And as
they actually thought.
It looked like that was the case. But Paper X were not the same team that lost to G2 in 2024, and Patmen made that very clear.
It's just Patmen and Forsaken all alone now. Just Patmen with everything to do.
Oh yeah, the 1v3 of Destiny.
Around the corner finds the first. The Hawk going to be sent. Reese swings. Clears out Leaf. Prowler at the ready. Trent in front.
Oh my god, the Prowler to make him turn is
That 1v3
disgusting,
from Patmen
man.
changed the entire course of the match, as Paper X only dropped one more round for the rest of Split. Lotus was next, and in true Paper X Lotus fashion, it was extremely close going into the last few rounds.
A 2v4 with Leaf for the judge.
Oh my fucking god. This broke my heart, bro. This broke my heart, actually. Look how low Valen is.
The captain, the IGL.
What a round this was from him.
Looking to keep them in it, and he has it.
What a round that was.
Forsaken on the push, is able to find Valen, trade it out. Patman holding close, finds it, and it's all down to Trent, and he cannot make it happen.
It's yeah, chat. It's insane to me how many fans Paper Rex had here. It almost felt like there were only Paper Rex fans at this arena. Like, I'm not even kidding. It literally felt like that.
Come to this tournament seeking redemption, and now they can say, "You asked for this. You picked us."
They had closed it out against the team that many had called the favourites for the tournament, and the possibility of a Paper X run was now very real. Everyone on the team was playing individually well, but what was so impressive was their team cohesion, something that had been lacking since all the way back in Masters Shanghai.
For once, our team was a team. Holy.
Their next match was against Sentinels, who had only played against Chinese teams up to this point in the tournament. Paper X's momentum was
oh yeah, they knocked out both
NA
NA teams, fucking murderers.
Refight for this space all the way forwards again, out wide.
This is where Bang asked. Wait, this is where Bang asked us what we were doing, right?
The difference maker.
Patman was proving himself to not only be a pillar for the team mentally, but also an extremely clutch player in big moments. It felt like Paper X were a lot more comfortable on stage in Toronto. After almost every round win, Forsaken was standing up and hyping up his team. This was something that was missing from Paper X at previous international events, and was great to see. Sunset was map 2 and was Sentinel's pick, so this was set to be a closer affair, and that's exactly what we got.
But do they expect Jing to be up on top of the box?
Oh, this 4K.
And he's going to take that timing and take it well! Jing! He's amazing! He's cracked it open! So, danger probably
There's a 3K, 3K, I guess.
Commits to the reload, though. Plenty more to work with now, but he has
No, it's 4K, no?
Nah,
3K, sorry. Wait, 4K? 3K? 4K?
Filthy!
4K. It was 4K. Because he killed this guy CT, the third guy.
Now spotting these players out slow. Way ahead of it.
I remember that.
Takes matters into his own hands.
But despite hero
defuse,
moments
man, the
like that one from
defuse.
Sentinels, Paper X edged ahead, eventually reaching a 12-11 scoreline.
Patience is called for from Paper X themselves.
David got mad here. David got mad here because he died to this guy. His teammates should be killing him.
For them, the range is going to do a lot. Right now, with the stinger in hand, finally deals with it again. The trap is triggered all the way from the side. Paper X is there, and he's stopping this train. It's looking so damn unlikely, and it's up to the captain, it's up to John. Stinger in hand. Flash. He's got a bullet. The supplement. He's going to run him down. It's a full stack.
We do this shit.
No stops to be made. Not even for Sen City.
They were back into the upper final and had secured their first top 3 placement since Masters Madrid. Jing had a huge performance in this match, and it felt like he was back into his peak form.
yeah,
But
max
there was something
entries.
different about his play. Jing had always used the Vandal, but now he'd switched to the Phantom, and many fans wondered exactly why he'd made the switch.
One day at night, like I
Had a dream.
Like in my dream, I was playing Valorant and I was using Phantom and I was like destroying everyone. So then I told myself, maybe I'm just a Phantom player. And then I tried it in scrims and I was killing everyone. Like I remember that day, I think like I killed like more than 30 like in two scrims or something. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to use Phantom. So yeah.
You just can't make it up. Paper X had a few days rest before their next game, and
That's
used it
fair.
to relax,
It's like a
reset,
fair reason.
and prepare for the biggest match of the event so far. But behind the scenes, the coaching staff was still working at full capacity. Mindfreak was writing game plans for maps Paper X were expecting to play,
Aaron's just
and giving
texting
advice
again.
to everyone during scrims.
And Patman's like, yo, who are you texting? Oh, never mind. Never mind, they are actually watching.
Even though he was on holiday in Portugal at the time, Mini was still sending VOD notes over at 2 AM to pinpoint problems in their matches, and Panda, Paper X's performance coach, was writing personal notes to each player before scrims, all in their native languages.
Faster at writing in Russian though. I can just look and then just write it down.
Wow.
Before I have to go letter by letter.
Everyone's doing their
was
job.
doing the most they could to give the team a slight advantage in the big moments. And speaking of big moments, the upper final was fast approaching. But their opponent wasn't a team that anyone expected to see here before the tournament began. It was a team on a run almost as good as Paper X's own. Wolves had gone from the disorganized and inconsistent Chinese third seed to a team with high firepower and even higher vibes. Sufat Baby's IGLing was almost as good as his stage presence, and he was farming that aura at every chance he had. They were coming off a huge upset win against Gen G, with all the momentum of an underdog on a crazy run. But this upper final was the biggest game of their lives, and Paper X had the upper hand when it came to experience. Map 1 was Lotus, and of course Paper X made it close.
Divine now. Gonna have to do
Oh, the ace. Oh, yeah. It's just beautiful.
I told you before, this man is a big player in big games, and he just
It's just beautiful.
a lot of impact. Oh, it's so tense now. You're gonna need someone to over-deliver, and they
Oh my god, the jumping shot.
Dig it deep, and Spring can't stand.
You're insane. Holy my heart beating so hard.
That's what you're telling. That's what the message for yourself right now. Next round, I'm gonna make every shot.
Patman's found Mike, Story's got support. Spring, oh, Super BB, they're just flying it towards him.
Oh my god, this clutch.
How's he just gone 4 there?
The GOAT.
This is the round to do it. Lysor asked so much of. 3 to find, and he falls. Round by round, kill by kill.
Damn, look at us in the grand final. Effortless. Match started? You mean match ended? Let's see where we're at. Oh, it's pretty close. What do you guys want to do? You want to watch the match? No, Jesus, that's a lot of no's. I'll go fuck myself.
They had done it. Back in the grand final.
We good.
But it was all too familiar. PaperX winning the upper final, qualifying to the grand final with a map veto advantage. Thoughts of Copenhagen and LA were still in the back of everyone's minds.
How are you feeling? Grand final is good?
Yeah, again. And the thing is, it's like kinda, I guess, scripted because in NA we always go to grand finals. Because last time in LA we also went to grand finals, but then we choke a bit.
Grand finalists, time for second place.
But until that day came, all they could do was wait to see who would emerge.
I can't with David, bro.
He's got the job done. Caught on the cross though, Alpha. Out of the sky. That is the man. We were just
like what?
It's your time to shine, and shine he does.
Pause the video. You guys got ads? Fuck, I'll wait. I'll wait for them. Good. Good. Good.
Back of everyone's minds.
How are you feeling? Grand final is good?
Yeah, again. And the thing is, it's like kinda, I guess, scripted because in NA we always go to grand finals. Because last time in LA we also went to grand finals, but then we choke a bit.
Grand finalists, time for second place.
But until that day came, all they could do was wait to see who would emerge from the lower bracket.
He's got the job done. Caught on the cross though, Alpha. Out of the sky.
I love him.
The man we were just talking about.
It's your time to shine, and shine he does.
Oh my God! God, please! Somebody stop him!
This may not have been the legendary Fnatic
This was
team
quite
of
the game.
2023, but by God, they were good. Alpha looked like he was entering prime form once again, dropping absolute nukes on every opponent in the lower bracket. Chronicle had his eyes on his 4th international trophy. Crashies was back at the top level, looking to get revenge on PaperX. Kayak had somehow filled the shoes of Durka as a complete rookie, and Boaster was still the mastermind of everything. And with Fnatic's legacy of victory in grand finals, PaperX would truly need to overcome their demons to finally break the curse.
Fourth
this
is
felt
crazy.
like the last chance for PaperX to win a final. If they couldn't do it the 3rd time round, with veto advantage again, then it was never gonna happen. Sunset was up first, and after a shaky start, PaperX regained control, winning 8 rounds in a row to end the first half. The scoreline got closer and closer
Any Fnatic
from
members
there,
in the chat?
until it was
Stop watching.
12-11 to PaperX.
Oh, the God play. The God play. Iconic, truly iconic.
This moment was the perfect way to end the map. A classic PaperX set play, a blend reminiscent of both Jing flying through Ascent against Fnatic at Masters Copenhagen and Monyet's Sage wall boost at Masters Madrid. PaperX had evolved in so many ways, but they were still the team that so many had fallen in love with. But there was no time to appreciate this play in the moment. There was still a final on the line.
Through, but immediately it falls. Sentinels and PaperX take on #1.
Anyway, listen, Pat, you understand how they play now, right? You're a little bit too fast because these guys are so slow.
They always like play in less angle, 2 people. So let's say maybe like they like to like stack line. So 1 top side, 2 less. Maybe JJ can save his flash, then like his flash like that.
We need to play our game like sunset, then we adjust.
What the fuck did Aaron just say?
They like to like stack line. So 1 top side, 2 less. Maybe JJ can save his flash, then like his flash like that.
We need to play our game like sunset, then we adjust.
Come on!
Let's go!
Icebox went back and forth between the two teams, but Kayak took control towards the end of regulation with a masterclass performance on Jet.
They're trying to make a play for this. Kayak.
I have to ask him about that.
It was honestly unbelievable to watch a rookie play this well on the biggest stage in the game. But PaperX weren't done with this map, clawing 5 rounds in a row back to bring it to overtime. Unfortunately though, it wasn't enough.
Nah, when we brought this to OT, it was actually crazy.
15. But considering that performance from Kayak, PaperX had still made it unbelievably close.
Bro, I heard them talking in the restroom. They said they low energy, they scream a lot. They whispering, I heard. Boys, don't overthink, okay? We got this.
What you mean, don't overthink? You're the guy lurking. IRL, man.
That was map 3, and also Fnatic's
We chilling
permaban,
here,
so
man.
PaperX were heavily favored to win this one. But after Alpha locked in the Neon, there was always the threat of him just
Like what?
individually taking over the game. And that's exactly what started happening.
It's a crazy play from Kayak, and Alpha's there again. He's just playing his team in perfectly. Put your body on the line because at this point...
Yo, I thought... Yo, we were... When he did this, I thought we were going to lose this map.
In the second half, though, coming back on the attack side to convert their map pick.
Or against the brink. And Forsaken the one to deliver it. The death blow potentially here on this map. And
Jesus.
Forsaken drops his adversary.
You're playing just fine. You don't have to push it too hard, huh? You're trying too hard.
You want to see us?
Yeah. Don't worry, bro.
We come all the way, yeah. Just remember, okay?
There's 4 other people on the field. You don't have to push everything by yourself. You got this. Just play together. Remember, round by round. Doesn't matter if you're ahead. Doesn't matter if you're behind. It's just the next round that matters.
Alright, let's go, boys.
This was the first time PaperX had ever had a clear map advantage in a grand final. It would be great to close it out on map 4, because under the pressure of a map 5, Fnatic would almost certainly have the advantage. And of course, it was nowhere but Lotus.
Feels like PaperX versus that trophy. They are the best team that has never won, and they could change the entire
Even today, fucking
Things
Lotus.
started well
Absolute
for PaperX, with Jing in fine
heart
form.
attack
Trying to
game.
take it here with the outlaw in hand. Jing is going to try and stop them. Rifle in hand. He's an absolute menace.
Come on, bro.
But Alpha dragged Fnatic back into the game, looking to end the half as 6-6.
And they're just waiting for something to play into their open arms. Something!
Yo.
Something! Disgusting!
That clutch from something gave PaperX a slight advantage heading into the second half, and they extended it with 4 rounds in a row, 11-7. They were only 2 rounds away from finally securing their trophy, but it wasn't going to be that easy.
Yeah, Alfire started
Chronicle
rage
and
peeking.
Alpha, the biggest of big game players, began to step up.
All depends how diligent he is. And he's not precise enough. Chronicle is there with it in time. 2v2. Chronicle fast. Steps forwards with a snake bite. Plant is down, though. Vulnerable applies, and the thorns on top of it. Divide! Head knocked clean off. Chronicle delivers them to salvation. The doubt that PaperX have felt before, they cannot allow it.
How much of the video is left? It's almost at the end.
Alpha, he's going to be under pressure soon, but there could be no better player for Fnatic. Locked down onto the floor as a
I think you got 3 here, no?
What a peak! What a timing, Alpha! Finally!
That's unreal.
Line here and gets himself in a position.
Look, he's just rushing them.
Cannot be stopped. He's feeling himself. Patman can't do it all against the might of Alpha. Fnatic now just need one more step. Jeez, it's under the pressure. There's a nade at your feet, power into the back, flash on top
And
of
then
it.
Chronicle just
He
wins
needs
this
it now,
round.
He needs it now. Chronicle is the one to help him. Crash cheese will be falling. The time has been bought.
It's unreal, man.
Chronicle gliding in, sliding in.
Actually
PaperX were
unreal.
choking again. The nightmare was playing out in real time. Fnatic had just won 5 rounds in a row to take the lead and go 1 round away from stealing the trophy. And after this choke, Fnatic would win on map 5.
Actually, a Terminator.
It was written in the stars. PaperX were destined for heartbreak. After all this time,
Any shot you
they
watch
really
the NB
were
games?
just
No.
the same old team. But that wasn't true. All of the work they
Not
had
right now,
done,
at least.
all of the help they'd brought in, all of the fans that believed, and all of the losses that they'd gone through, all of it would not go to waste.
PaperX looking to stay alive in this map. Fnatic want to send it that much deeper. TPs.
Oh my god, this kill from Patman right here. I remember this kill from Patman. And he was tethered, I think.
So could not be even better there.
Oh my god, that kill won the fucking game.
Double dash again.
Holy fuck.
The distance. Collecting all sorts of kills and attempt to even it out. Kayak still has that control. PaperX all the way in. PaperX are the ones in control. And just like that, PaperX one step
The 2v4 of destiny.
Would be a magical conversion of a 2v4.
What a reposition by Jason after getting that kill.
And these 4
on
players
Boaster.
from Fnatic looking simply
Like,
to play spoiler.
they still thought he was in B main the entire time, and he just wasn't.
Something he's looking for any sort of kill he can claim. Risky business. And Fnatic gonna play this one smart. Patience is there.
He kills this guy and immediately repositions, and Boaster calls B main. Right now, Boaster's calling he's in B main.
Is wrecking them from on high. PaperX do it all.
Bad move by Boaster in hindsight.
PaperX,
man,
Masters, Toronto,
in hindsight, I guess, since he's alone. But then again, he has support util, but he's the lone, he's the only player there.
The story of PaperX in Valorant
Like,
is
there's no
one
trade
of
potential,
triumph.
right?
3 grand finals, 2 devastating losses, and 1 emphatic win. In Copenhagen, inexperience. In LA,
In hindsight,
and
he
in
should have just
Toronto,
gone water
redemption.
and instead of going through
I've been Command. Subscribe if you
door.
enjoyed, and thank you for watching.
Thanks.